Live from New York.
And
It's
that-
Wednesday night.
And that's how I got the rash.
And that's how I got banned from YouTube. Chris, when are you turning on your camera? Or can we go ahead and get started?
I'm good. I'm just eating a sub, so.
We want to see you eat the sub.
Yeah.
Well, we want to see the top of your face because you never center the camera on your face properly.
Oh,
And
so
why?
It's always like this.
Why can we never see your shoulders? Like, I'm just curious.
I'm always naked when I'm doing this.
Really?
I had to do a lot of filtering when he was on
never
camera
know.
before. It was terrible. We actually had somebody get naked on camera once, and that
They-
was
they
annoying.
They literally, so this is what they did. They were like here, and they go, all right, I'll be right back. And they got up, and they stepped back, and she pulled her shirt off. On camera, on stream.
Hmm.
And then she was
Wait.
just like, oh shit, and covered the camera. It's like, you just
Except-
stepped back.
Except she didn't do it once. She did it twice.
She did it twice.
Hmm.
I need to close my closet. Hold on.
Are you going to do it with magic?
No, I'm gonna get up in a second. I'm eating right now.
Okay, last time on Dragon Ball Z, what happened?
Yes.
Hmm.
I wasn't here last week, so
I saved the day. Well,
you
not me.
did.
But I was bait. We killed Chupacabra.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have
Old
a nerve.
Choopy. Old Choopy is dead.
Now, can we please go to the sewer?
Oh, that's right. You were wanting to go to the sewer, so.
My question is then, do you want to go to the sewer immediately after killing the Chupacabra in your wounded state in the middle of the night, or do you want to be like, you know what, maybe tonight's good, let's call it a wrap? And
We definitely rested.
Did we rest or do we need to go rest?
I mean,
Prob-
we'll just say it's the next morning.
I would assume that you would probably need to go rest after finishing that off.
Oh,
If
shit.
my chewing is obnoxious, please tell me.
It's fine.
So it's Thursday.
What's Thursday?
That's the day of the week.
oh yeah, because it was Wednesday last time.
Yeah, we actually have like chronological time in this.
We have to because Chris has a school schedule to adhere to.
And the Krispy Kreme, so you know.
You don't work at the Krispy Kreme, and they're open every day of the week.
Oh no, I fill in sometimes. I've got so many kids. I've got to get those extra dollars.
Same. That's how I feel right now, man.
So you're on
Hey, but
contract at the Krispy Kreme to just step in whenever he needs you.
Yeah, I do odd jobs too.
So you're like Krispy Kreme Reserve?
Yep.
Okay.
But it's an LLC because it helps me with taxes.
Does it though?
I mean, it's like a staffing agency for Krispy Kreme people.
Do
And
you-
I'm the only person.
Why is my character sheet blank?
Ted Davis. Character sheet.
Oh, that's weird. It just populated. Huh.
It put the character sheets into dark mode, and it looks
Yeah,
awful, completely
it looks-
unreadable.
Yeah, it's pretty unreadable. Yeah, you would think that they would invert the text color if they were going to do that. But
There's some-
hey, that's roll 20.
Can we change that?
No. Not unless you use like an extension to do it.
Well, no, like this is something that Roll20 activated.
Yeah, they're dark mode, but yeah, I don't know.
Undo. Do not want.
There's a little tab on the left-hand side of the page that should undo it. But every time I do that, it like refreshes my page. Do not like.
All right. Well, y'all just have to deal. This is a y'all problem, not a me problem. So it's the day after the great slaying of the Chupacabra. Everyone is well rested. I don't know, Chris, what time do you wake up? No one else has a job that we know about.
5:30 in the morning.
5:30 in the morning. All three kids?
Well, no, each of my wife has 4 kids.
So you have 4 with you, or you have 3? Are you
Each
missing one?
of your wives have 4 kids. How many wives do you have? You have 12 kids? You have 16 kids?
No. He's got 12 kids from the 3 wives that live in the neighborhood.
And then I have 2 other kids. I faked my own death. You guys don't know this, though. Get out of my last marriage. Only Gar is aware of that. Anyway.
So you're getting up with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear something scratching on the window.
Son of a bitch.
And we'll investigate a mystery to find out what the scratching is.
This is at Chris's house. He's the only one there with his children.
Oh, okay.
Unless you're hanging out at his house, watching his children for him. Is that a thing Ted Davis would do?
Absolutely not.
Not Uncle Ted.
Uncle Ted wants nothing to do with those demon children.
Let's see. Shit, what are my wives' names? I always forget.
One of them is Eleonora.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't even remember your own wives' names.
I wrote them down. I have Eleonora, Blair, and Helena.
Helena?
Helena is not a dwarf.
What to say?
So, okay.
They're called little people, by the way.
Well, they're not little people when they're fantasy dwarfs.
So, okay. All right, Sean, which house am I at?
I don't know, roll a dice.
Okay. I'll roll a d3. You randomly number them.
I already did. You're at Helena's house.
They all live in the same neighborhood too, right?
Yeah, of course. Not the same neighborhood. They live in the neighborhood.
How have they not crossed paths?
Because he uses his spooky powers to be a manipulative psychopath.
No, they have met each other. That's what he used the power to avoid.
Oh, I see.
Make them forget. So gaslighty.
This is... Yeah. Okay.
A morally bankrupt character.
Yeah.
No. He's not making them forget they met. He makes them think they're friends, and they don't talk about their husbands.
And all of their husbands happen to be the assistant principal.
That's arguably worse.
My character is the bad one. All right.
Yes.
Sorry, Mr. Shoes.
Are you going to roll investigate a mystery?
Yes. Yep.
Do that.
Okay. So wait, I gotta give you guys some settings. So we're at Elena's house. So it's got some of those, like, it's got like a pretty big entryway with fancy columns. It's a pretty ritzy looking house.
Sure.
Got like a nice entryway that has a stairway that kind of comes down. Think of like mini mansion. Super nice inside. Even got a Greek statue because she's that way.
She's into Greek stuff.
Yep, she's got sculptures and, amphoras and all sorts of Greek shit. Anyway. And, she runs around in a toga when she's in the house. So, it's just the way she is. Very interesting. Now,
Eccentric is what you're saying.
Eccentric, interesting. All right. Damn, I get one question.
Yep, and you're in one of the nurseries. I'm assuming that since they're twins, maybe the twin sets sleep in the same, but maybe not.
Yeah. Well, yeah, all the kids are under 2, so they're just in a large room with baby stuff.
So all 4 kids in one room.
Yep.
Okay.
Centralize everything.
I would never do that, but you. You're the parent here.
Man, this room is nice though. It's got like a diaper chute and shit like that, so you don't even have to deal with.
Totally up to code.
It goes straight into an incinerator. It's really up to code.
Are you gonna ask a question, or are we gonna talk about your diaper chute?
Yep. Okay, so I hear. Well, I have to think. Okay, so this is on the 2nd story, and I hear scratching on a window.
Yeah, you do.
It's Ghost Dad.
All right. Let's see. All right. What sort of creature is it? As I'm changing a diaper.
As you're changing a diaper and hear scratching at the window, you look at it and you see a red lizard, and it looks like it's trying to scratch a hole through your window.
Huh. Well, this is shitty. Hold on a second. Finish up the diaper thing. Throw the dirty diaper down the chute. Rock the baby a little bit, and put them in the crib right now. Sorry, I'm gonna turn around.
The dragon has crushed a hole through the window and has climbed in at this point. Good job taking your time.
Well,
Let's deal with this threat.
It's 5:30 in the morning. All right, I'm gonna start blasting. gonna blast it.
Kids just woke up. They don't have their earmuffs on yet.
Oh shit. All right, let's see.
They're poor
What
hearing.
can I do?
As you panic, thinking the kids don't have their earmuffs on, the lizard jumps off of the wall and starts beating its flappy little wings.
Ooh! All right, I'm gonna use Jinx. I'm going to interfere with this bastard.
Okay, interfere away.
Oh! Did not go according to plan.
Did not. What happens when you fail, Jinx?
Oh, let's take a look. I don't want to tell you because it's probably not good.
I'm sure it'll be dramatic and interesting.
Ooh!
Let's hope so.
On a miss, the keeper holds 2 over you to be used in the same way. So you can interfere with me, giving me -1 forward. You can help a hunter, giving them +1 forward. You can interfere with the monster. You can inflict 1 harm. You can have me find something you left for me, or you can have me lose something that I will soon find.
I'm just gonna do whatever I want with that, and it's gonna be hilarious. Go ahead and mark XP.
Yep, I did. How do you make the text of a move appear in the chat?
I don't know, but I'm just gonna do -1 or -2 or make you drop something important.
Ah, there it is. Okay, there you go. I just threw it in there.
Okay.
That I will soon find. That is the thing. You can take something away, but you find it soon afterwards. That's why Jinx is a little iffy with taking things
Okay,
away.
I'm gonna do it right now. You reach, you go to spook it. You go to jinx it. But then all of a sudden you notice that it's got your blaster in its teeth,
That is unfortunate.
and it jumps out the window with it, and it's gone.
Well, which one? Which blaster does it have?
The biggest and the shiniest one.
Well, you have the choice between the 9mm or the revolver.
The revolver.
No! Not Betty. Alright, well, that sucks.
What do you do?
I'm gonna board up the window. Is any
You're just gonna run downstairs and get nails and wood. You're not gonna look for the lizard. You're just gonna I gotta board up this window. Something's wrong. Not
And it's
you
early
took my
morning.
blaster. Why am I not chasing you?
Yeah, that's true. Alright,
I mean, if you want to board up your windows to protect your children, that's probably a good idea too, though.
Well,
Who knows what might come and take them in the middle of the morning?
I know. Well, that's what I thought you were gonna do. I thought you were gonna take my kids. I was like, oh shit. It's okay. It's alright. I'm going to take the supplies that are handy for repair that are in the closet of this room and just board up the window.
Okay, so you keep loose pieces of wood and nails in your infant children's closet.
The locked closet. This is a very large room. I didn't say they were good materials. It's gonna be like
I didn't
duct
say
tape.
you were a good parent.
I learn as I go. I have 12.
You're
kids
not
under-
learning, though. Do they have a nail gun too?
Oh no, no. It's
Power
standard.
drill?
Well, yeah, of course there's power drill. Much higher than they could reach, though, so it's fine.
You say that, but 4 of them could stack on top of each other, and mine pushes around things to climb on.
Oh, that's. Can my children be telepathic if I have telepathy?
That's a good question. We haven't gotten that far yet.
Okay, I'm gonna strap up with my single blaster, my Nerf blaster, and my 3 kids in tow. The other one's at a sleepover, because that's what you do with kids under 2, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, you're taking 3 of them. One of them is at a sleepover. Let's just say one of them's at a sleepover, but really is in the bed asleep with mom. How about that? That's
Okay,
pretty.
that is totally fine.
All right,
Unnamed child 4.
you strap up and you're running out the door, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna go out to the wherever underneath this window is. I guess the side of my house.
Yeah. You don't see anything other than the window was shattered and there's some glass on the ground.
All right, I'm gonna text the neighborhood watch in the group chat. Hey guys, I know it's early, and Ted, you've probably been up all night doing whatever you do. But anyway, I think there was a lizard. Well, there's a lizard with a gun somewhere in the neighborhood. Sounds like a job for the neighborhood watch. Oh, by the way, I'm adding this to the text message. I heard from the insurance company. We've been cleared of any wrongdoing with Barry's unfortunate house fire. We actually got a note from the mayor saying thank you for being responsible citizens and evacuating people from the house. Addressed to me.
What's the mayor's name?
I didn't give the mayor a gender yet, did I?
You did not.
Okay. Anything. We're going to go with Jamie Krakauer.
We still don't know the gender.
Oh yeah, that's why I picked a gender-neutral name.
You son of a bitch.
Have you sent the text?
Yep. And I sent
Well,
a picture of the nice little neighborhood watch thing that we got, certificate.
After you send the text, looking up from your phone, I'm standing right there.
Jesus, Ted. It's too early for these shenanigans. Were you out in the woods doing weird witchcraft shit or whatever?
Don't worry about it, Judd. I'm here now. I got your text.
You don't happen to have a pet lizard that has a gun in its mouth, do you, by chance?
Nope, sure don't. We should probably kill it.
That's what I think, too. Alright, is Stella here, or is she's making her way over?
What time is it?
It's like 5 or something.
This whole thing took, we're gonna say it's 6. We're gonna say it's 6:05.
When does the school day start for you?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna call out sick today. Unless we want to take a detour for me to do whatever assistant principals do when school opens.
You're on a field trip with 3 of your students.
I don't think you're not enrolled in school at 2 or less, are you?
I don't know. You're the one with the crazy shit going on. You tell
You have
me.
real kids. I don't know. All right, fine. They're advanced for their age. They're all in 1st grade.
No, they're not.
I'm just gonna wing it in this universe. Yes, my 2-year-olds are lesser.
No, your 2-year-olds are more fragile than that. 2-year-olds are
Okay.
no.
No.
Daycare. They're able to walk. They're able to cause mischief.
And potentially telepathic.
They can say a bunch of words.
What kind of words?
Well,
Mine says bye-bye
bad words.
and goes mwah.
Did you say a
Aw.
2-year-old?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sounds about right.
They're not in 1st grade. Damn kids.
Not even in kindergarten.
Oh, this gives me plenty of time to come up with a scheme to save up for their college.
It does, doesn't it? What time does Stella
Yeah.
wake up? Does she respond to text messages at 6 a.m.?
She's gonna be awake. She's gonna be out walking Cookie, kind of just up and down the grids,
Excellent.
like power walking, like in a yoga getup.
Excellent.
And
I'm gonna shoot off a neighborhood watch flare.
Why?
Because he's
So
a
that-
tough motherfucker.
One of us is already with you.
I know, it's like a bat signal, though. I want everybody to know where to meet. So I fire off the flare.
You said come to my house in the text message.
Okay, I'm gonna get the text, and I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna head over.
And right as you arrive, you hear the whistling of a flare go shooting up into the air.
Judd, your flair for dramatic is intense.
But
I'm already here, Judd, but thank you.
It's very stressful around here. I have kids, there's monsters, I don't
Don't
know
worry.
if I'm out for this parenting thing.
Look at these. Well, we'll do what we do, and we'll kill this monster. I can harvest its
Eventually.
bones.
I like it. Alright, so I think it went that way. I'm going to point the general direction I think it went. And... screw it. I'll investigate a mystery again. Do I know where it went?
that's a good question.
Jesus! No, I don't!
6 a.m. too early for another house fire. Go ahead and mark XP.
Yep.
I'm so hungry.
Alright.
And
I have no idea where it went. I'm just going to say it jumped out that window and could have gone anywhere, and I'm going to spin in a circle pointing.
And as you say that, there's a crack of lightning as clouds fill the sky. And it starts to pour down rain.
Looks like it's raining. I'm going to put the little rain hats on my kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Cookie's rain hat on.
This just gets better and better. I don't know if I want my gun back that bad. I mean, kind of. Now, to make matters worse, our certificate of appreciation from the mayor got wet because I brought it with me to show to you guys. Now it's kind of soggy. I'm like, look at this cool, soggy thank you letter we got.
I'd love to if we could read it.
I don't appreciate the sarcasm. Still, it's early, and I've got 3 kids, and I lost a gun.
Okay, well, it's early, and I'm middle-aged and cranky, so.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Is this one of the same things that toasted my hockey stick, you think?
Oh, I don't know. What did it look like? What are the details I recall from this thing?
It looked exactly like the lizard that you blasted outside of the house, or outside of Barry's house, that was trying to get into the sewer.
Yeah, I think it's a sewer lizard, dragon, fire thing.
Okay, are we all healed?
Yes.
Am I better?
Conveniently enough, everyone took a power nap.
I mean, I guess we could go to Barry's and move that manhole cover where I saw the other one.
I
Just
think
could,
we
yeah.
should go down there.
I mean, why not? My kids have lost toys down there, so... Yeah, I let them play in the street sometimes. We have frequent block parties for under 2s.
Everything about this makes me anxious.
So, all right, I guess let's go. Let's see what sort of toys.
You're just gonna pop a manhole, or are you going to Barry's house to pop a manhole?
Well, I guess there's got to be one near my house. I'm gonna look in the street.
There's a manhole in the middle of the street.
I'm gonna cock my shotgun. Let's go, guys.
I'm gonna load a dart into the Nerf blaster, and then obviously load my 9mm.
Is everyone strapped?
Strapped.
Got the milk
Strap.
bottles. Got the diaper bag. Like I'm good
To the nines.
All right, into the sewer we go. As
Armed to the teeth.
as you are
Finally.
dropping into the sewer, armed to the teeth, uh, I guess it's time for the gypsies to show up, but not just yet.
What gypsies?
You missed Ivan and his gypsy story.
Mm.
Oh wait, the
I'm ex-
sewer gypsies. That's
I'm
right.
excited for these people.
Wait, I think didn't Stella start the sewer gypsies things? Who did that come from?
I had a coin. You made me lose.
Oh yeah, but you should have found. Oh, you'll find it soon. So you have to find it at some point.
I'm either going to find it or try to get another one.
Makes sense. All right. So we pop the cover and Ninja Turtle into the poop place. What are we seeing here?
As you drop down into the sewer, do you drop or you climb down the ladder? Safety
I'm taking
first?
the ladder.
Is Cookie coming?
Cookie's in the carrier.
Okay.
Yep.
As Cookie slides into the absolute darkness of the sewer, you can see it has glowing eyes. Her eyes glow bright green in the darkness.
The animal?
Her chupacabra, yes.
Oh, you have a pet chupacabra. Okay.
That I may have brainwashed into being friendly,
Maybe.
or just brain damaged it.
The moment that thing goes rogue, I'm killing it.
Like it will be.
It doesn't leave my person. And her name is Cookie. We've bonded.
The moment Cookie takes a bite out of someone, Cookie gets a shotgun shell to the face.
I just
Wow.
imagine Ted holding a shotgun shell and being like threatening to throw it at her.
Cookie's nice. She hasn't been a problem thus far.
How many days has it been? 1 or 2?
It's been like 2.
We're on a winning streak.
All right.
Just want you to know where Ted stands.
As you all gather in the sewer, just people have flashlights.
Obviously.
Is that a thing? Or headlamps or something?
I got glow
Headlamps.
sticks strapped to my babies.
Each baby has a headlamp strapped so you can see in all directions.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm just a beacon of light.
And it's like a rave because they're all looking around in different directions all the time.
Yep.
Bob.
They're in the baby techno.
As you drop into the sewer, who drops in first?
As any
Ted.
good father would do.
I vote Ted.
I vote for Ted too.
Yep.
Ted, go ahead and,
I'll enter first. Sorry, I'm trying to
Excellent.
sneeze and it's not working.
I
What
think,
you need me to roll?
read a bad situation. And roll better than a 5.
Not
Yeah.
much better, but I did roll better.
It's not a failure. I believe you have one question from Read a Bad Situation.
Let's see. Are there any dangers that we have not noticed?
As you step in, or as you slide down the rail, take a glance around, and take a deep breath in, you can smell gas in the air.
Uh-oh. I can smell that rotten egg smell.
Uh-oh.
I'll call up. Be careful, guys. We got a gas leak down here. This is the sewers, after all. They usually smell like that.
Okay. So we probably shouldn't have fire.
Probably a good idea.
What do those lizards do again?
Yeah, how are they alive down here?
Do those lizards specifically breathe fire? Did
I
you
had to go
reveal
get my hockey stick fixed because of one of them.
Okay. So, don't light any matches.
Judd and his 3 children are muted. Looks like he's trying to say stuff.
It sounds like
Oh,
he's chewing.
Thought he
I
was
was saying
eating.
they burned my second favorite pair of pants. The pant leg that got melted. The Barry's house fire. I did get compensated though through the insurance policy. So anyway, all right, guys. No fireworks. Good thing I got this Nerf blaster.
Oh, that's right. Firing off shots in the sewer.
So I guess I'm taking my babies down because I'm that much of a responsible parent. Into the sewer we go.
Excellent. You're at the entrance, or you're all in the beginning of the sewer. You all smell the gas at this point. What do? You can go forward, or you can go backward, or you can go up.
I feel like this is gonna be one of those games where you're like, I go left, I go right. Well, Ted's in front, and I guess Stella's behind. So I'm just sandwiched. I'm at the mercy of whoever decides to go whichever way first.
Well, I can go by myself,
I would not suggest that.
but I get XP.
I mean, dividing us
Why?
up.
What's the worst that can happen? Why is it so bad?
It seems like a good idea. I mean, Ted, we could cover more ground that way. We could figure out where these, sewer monkeys live, and
Do we know that there's more than one?
well, I shot one.
I'm assuming
And
there's
I
probably
saw one.
multiple.
I saw one that was not shot, so there's at least two. Or there were two. There may only be one. And he's also got a gun. Or she. What do I need to roll to see if I can identify the gender of the lizard that took my gun?
We'll decide that when you run into that exact lizard again.
Alright, Stella. Good luck. I'm gonna give her an extra baby powder. In case you need this.
Is it just powder?
Yeah, it's just like diaper powder.
I don't use
Okay,
diaper powder
I'll take
anymore.
it.
Use butt paste.
I take it.
I'm old school. Powder, baby.
You don't know any better.
They're all under 2. I haven't had like a kid that's grown up yet, so I'm just learning on the fly.
Okay, so I take the powder. I go by myself. I get XP.
Yes, you do. What happens when you go off on your own? You just go off on your own? Are we splitting up the whole party, or are all the babies going in different directions as well?
Well, I've got all the babies that are attached to me. Why would they be splitting up?
I don't know. You said you cover more ground with more people.
Ted really
I'm
does
gonna-
not want to go with Judd alone.
It's too bad Stella disappeared into the darkness.
All right, let's go, Ted. Let's go forward.
You should have hurried, man.
All right. Just don't get us killed.
Okay, Ted.
Probably
Just as long as
definitely gonna need saving.
you help me bottle feed them every like 2 hours.
No, these are not my kids. I refuse.
I appreciate your understanding, Ted. For those of us that have children.
Why would you bring your children down here into danger? You are a moron.
They are safer closer to me. I mean, frankly, between you and me, Helena cracks a bottle of wine before like 10 a.m. some days, so
And
we're responsible.
Well, if you remember, when we were younger, Elizabeth would be alive if not for you.
I mean, that's possibly true. I was a younger man then. I made mistakes.
Yeah, you made a
Who's
mistake,
Elizabeth?
and she ended up dead.
I mean, I still think it was her own fault, you know?
You convinced her that mixing those two chemicals wouldn't do anything. It would be inert, and that was not the case.
I mean, there were some nasty stains in that bathroom that needed to come out, so... I mean, mixing bleach and ammonia seemed like a good idea at the time.
And
My
yet,
memory...
and yet,
My memory is forever haunted by those poop stains.
Not the person that you sent to their death.
No, it's just the stain she was trying to clean up.
Do we get to know who Elizabeth is now?
Nope, that's it. What you get?
What do you got for now?
Dang it. How can her ghost come back to haunt you if I don't know why you know her?
So we go off into the darkness.
As you step into the darkness, Stella, you're doing some stuff that's dangerous all by yourself, aren't you?
I'm just walking.
All right. As you stumble around in the darkness with your headlamp or your flashlight and your glowing-eyed baby chupacabra, you see something dart around in the darkness.
Like on the ground?
On the wall.
Ew, yuck. Can I shine my light and see it?
Absolutely. Roll investigate a mystery.
My XP is full, by the way.
Oh, well then you level up.
Yeah.
So let's level up.
Well, can I investigate mystery first?
I mean, if you want to, I guess, yeah. You might get another XP. Also, your video's cutting in and out.
Mine?
Yeah, you're a little wobbly.
Nothing I can do.
Tell them to cancel
I
WoW,
got-
man. Sucking up all the internet.
Oh, don't get me started. I got an 8.
I think you get one question from the list. And I pull up my list, and I don't know where my lists are.
I knew.
What can hurt it?
Okay. As you shine the light on the. That's a good question. As you flash over your light on the red lizard, you catch that it's very frail looking. You swipe your light over it and you see it's skinny. You can see its bones right underneath its skin. It's frail. It's sickly looking. It looks like just about anything could hurt it. But you also see some strange deformities. Like at one point it looks like it's got a tumor coming off of its shoulder. And one of its eyes is ridiculously bigger than the other.
You've been playing Elden Ring too much.
No, that's definitely a frog from Dark Souls 1.
So it's a sick lizard.
With beady little wings.
Okay, so I just see it. Is it just like skittering around me?
It skitters from one side of the wall, cuts a corner, and you lose sight of it.
Okay. I'm not gonna follow it. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. So, well, then you come to
But-
a T section, then. You can either go forward and follow it or go forward and go in a different direction.
Oh.
Or you could turn around and go back to the party, but that doesn't sound like fun.
No, if I can keep going forward, I'm gonna go forward and follow it. But I want to stay like, I don't want it to notice me.
Okay. Are you turning off your light?
No, I'm just staying back from it.
Okay, you're trying to keep your distance.
Yeah.
Okay. As it cuts the corner and you creep up around the corner, you peek around the corner and you see in the distance you see a shimmer of some pile of metallic on the ground.
I'm gonna go see it.
Okay, you gonna get a little closer?
Yes.
This feels like another investigative mystery, so you should roll that.
As soon as I can see it. Okay.
Shit, that's a good one. It's a 13.
Yeah.
I think you get like 3 questions from a 13. So you're gonna know all the stuff instead of being inflicted with something interesting.
She
Good.
gets 25 questions.
So did I make it up to this pile?
You're a little ways away from the pile, but you can see it from where you're at.
Um, what can it do?
What can it do? In reference to the pile or in reference to the pile?
I guess the pile. Do I have to ask questions from the list?
You do.
Okay, then I guess what can it do?
Um as you are
Okay, an idea.
you got an idea?
After the next
Okay.
question. I got an
As you
idea.
are looking at the pile, you see little red slithering lizards going in and out of a pile of a pile of metallic looking objects. Everything appears to be shiny, and you can see like the glow in their eyes as they are underneath the flames. I mean, underneath the metal, and you can see the metal heat up as they're swimming around in it, but it doesn't light up the gas around you.
Okay. Hmm. What happened here?
It appears that quite a few red lizards amassed a large pile of shiny metallic objects and are hoarding them.
And they're just kind of crawling all over it?
Crawling, sleeping, enjoying the warmth.
What's the scale of the pile?
If you imagine the size of the tunnel, it takes up about a quarter of the tunnel piled up against the wall. So a quarter of the tunnel is completely blocked from passing through. And this would be a sewer with in this sewer that I'm imagining, it is 2 catwalks on opposite sides with a drain running right through the middle, or a drain funnel area running right through the middle with smelly liquidy stuff, and some metal grate fences much farther off and much farther back. You haven't run into one yet, but you could predict they'd be there. And it's probably about, the ceiling's probably about 8 feet tall.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't know what else to ask. I forget my thought. What is being concealed here? If anything.
There's always something. The best question.
This is a good question. You can tell that the pile itself, if you looking at the walls and like the structures around where the pile is, you can see what looks like a pipe coming down one of the walls, and it feeds directly into the pile of metallic objects. And you hear a flush, or like a flush, but a large quantity of water comes swooping down the pipe, and then out of you could see water coming out of the pipe, but it's filtered through all the metallic objects that are piled up. And when that happens, you hear a clunk as a deformed looking red lizard with a different variation of tumors and a stubbed tail comes flying out of the metal as if he'd been shot down the pipe.
Well, bet y'all wish you would have come with me.
But then you wouldn't have gotten your XP. So I'm going to let you sit with that for a
True.
moment. Think about what you want to do next, and let's figure out what's going on with our good friends Judd and Ted. Y'all headed the opposite direction of Stella, breathing in heavily the gaseous fumes. The children, this is probably not good for their health, but Judd's a bad parent, so he's also mute, so he can't hear him talk about how bad of a parent he is.
They have baby respirators.
Oh, of course they do. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Like, sure it is. All right, so y'all are walking around in the darkness.
I got them from an army surplus store. They're like the
World War II gas masks.
It's for child soldiers.
Straight out of what country are we going to offend?
Why don't we just go topical and say Ukraine?
I don't think they have child soldiers. Anyway, so yes, some child soldier somewhere. That's where I got
Zanzibar.
Oh, there we go, Zanzibar.
I should have made up a fictitious country.
Well, now Zanzibar is canon.
All right. So what are you doing? Walking around with children in the sewer?
Scoping it out. Let's see.
Are you sprinting? Are you waddling? Are you
Why don't we investigate a mystery to our immediate surroundings?
do an optical pat down of the surroundings? That's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Should I roll for that?
Absolutely. Roll some dice. Man, as soon as y'all fail something, I got something good to happen.
Ooh, success.
No
But
fails.
no fails. Apparently we're on a winning spree.
What is being concealed here? And where did it go?
Give them the obvious answer. Poop is being concealed here.
Around the corner, you see a much larger... You see this chunky looking red tail skirting around the corner and disappearing. What's being concealed here? A giant chunky tail. Where did it go? Around the corner.
I'm gonna flash the flashlight in that direction. Judd, let's go. Pump the shotgun. Let's roll.
There's gas!
I'm gonna.
All right, I got the bottle in one hand and the gun in the other. And I put the baby gas mask back on because feeding time's over. Let's do it.
The only safe weapon you have in the sewers right now is that damn Nerf gun. All right, y'all sprint after it.
Yep.
As you run after it and cut a corner, you happen upon this giant red tail attached to a deformed-looking red lizard who has these very large and pretty-looking wings, but the body is too fat and chunky to be able to use them. So it's like it's hopping and like fluttering a little bit, and then hopping and then fluttering a little bit.
I am going to holster my shotgun, pull out my dagger, my special dagger, and I'm gonna hop on its back and hack off the wings.
And I'm going to help out by shooting it with a Nerf dart.
Please tell me how shooting a Nerf dart at this is going to help out at all.
Shoot him in
Gonna
the
aim
eye.
it-
Shoot him in the eye.
Aim at its eye.
So-
Or its butthole, depending on which
If only D were here for that one.
Oh, the good old butt knife.
Oh god, not the story of the butt knife. Alright, go ahead and roll, this feels like a roll kick some ass and a help out.
Oh my god! I've failed at helping out.
Chris, go ahead and mark some XP.
Yep, I did. I have not had a passing roll tonight. I've leveled up once already.
Oh, both two of you have leveled up then. So we need to do those level ups. But as you fire off a dart, and you feel it. You can't misfire with a fucking Nerf gun.
I shoot my own child with. Or I could shoot myself.
Here we go. Ted, you jump on to this this chunky lizard, and you gut.
Beast with a billion backs.
You just nope. You take out both of its wings with no problem. Dealing what's your damage with your knife?
Yeah. On the knife, the damage is 2 harm, holy.
Okay, you cut into this thing for 2 harm, swiping off both of its wings, and it slaps you back with its tail, hitting you in the back of the head for 1 harm.
I'm gonna pocket those wings.
They're very big.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hang on to them.
Okay. Dirty Judd, you go and you reach for your Nerf dart, and you're like, I'm gonna pop this thing in the eye, and you pull the trigger, but that's not a Nerf gun.
Oh shit! Well, how much harm do I deal this thing since I'm firing off the 9?
How much damage does your 9 do?
Too much. It does 2 harm, and it's close and very loud. Or it just-
Okay, as the shot echoes through the tunnels, Ted, do you scream after you've been shot?
Nope.
Go ahead and take 2 more harm, Ted.
Oh no! See, I feel like you're turning people against me. This is just like the time you mind controlled Justin.
You mind controlled Justin.
You made it possible.
Maybe
You're
you
on
shouldn't be
fire.
pulling out a firearm.
I
When,
just shot a Nerf dart. Well, okay, I shot the 9mm. So. Alright.
Pop, pop, pop. Watching motherfuckers drop.
Oh, wait. So
is this
Sean,
Ted's catchphrase?
do I get some, like, do I blind the thing because I was aiming for its eye?
No, you don't blind Ted because you shot him.
Oh, I shot Ted. Fuck. I forgot. And for some reason, I thought I shot the Jesus.
Don't worry, Ted, you're not blind.
I'm just gonna yell out, Judd, you motherfucker.
I mean, there's only one correct response. I take out the Nerf gun and I fire the Nerf gun at the monster.
Where am I when I get shot?
You were on top of the lizard.
Does the getting shot make me fall off?
Sure, that sounds fun. Actually, you collapse directly on top of it.
Oh, okay.
It,
I'm gonna
it
grab
goes
on.
right through your thigh.
I'm gonna grab onto the stump wings now.
Gonna straddle them.
Yeah, so I don't fall off. And then I'm gonna take my knife and I'm gonna plunge it into the back of the neck of this lizard creature.
And I'm going to help out by firing a Nerf dart. An actual Nerf dart this time, hopefully.
go ahead and kick some ass, Ted, and go ahead and help out. Judd,
Wait, where the hell? Where is help out?
you've already clicked it once and failed. Could you do it again?
Yeah, I'm looking. Am I missing something?
It's in alphabetical order under Hunter Moves reference at the top.
Oh, okay. It closed for some reason.
Mm.
Okay, that's why I couldn't see it. Okay. All right.
I'm so excited for this
Fourth time is
failure.
the charm, baby. Hey. Whew.
Okay.
So
Now
just so you
with-
know, if you had failed, I was going to say you pull out your Nerf gun and you fire, and then it's so freaking loud because it was actually your revolver the whole time.
Now,
But that's
That
not the
was-
case.
That was
Now-
a very hilarious way.
now that I've taken my blessed dagger and sliced into the lizard creature, I'm going to take my other arm and I'm going to reach inside and try to grab at something in there and just rip it out. Just rip and tear.
As you cut in, and it flinches from the Nerf dart on its butt, you can feel the life leave it as you reach in and pull out this big chunky mass of beating red heart.
Can I consume the heart for courage?
Yeah,
I'm just
sure.
gonna. I'm covering my children's faces at the violence.
You're just gonna gnaw into the heart. I'm fine with this. This is fine.
Yes. Does it heal me at all?
It does not.
Mm.
But you can feel fire in your eyes.
All right. I'm going to pull something out of my fanny pack.
Are you prepared?
We're about to find out. It's a special powder that will heal me.
Be prepared. All right, you pull out crack.
I sprinkle it on the heart and I take a bite.
Okay. So you
How
pull out
much-
the salt shaker.
Sprinkle it on. Good for one use. How much do I heal for?
That's a good question.
Ooh.
Heal 2 as you bite into this heart, and we're calling this medical application of this salt 2 health or 2 healing if applied appropriately to things that could possibly heal you, and we'll figure that out on a case by case basis.
Sure.
As you bite into this lizard's heart, and you can feel fire. It feels like fire. It feels like you're on fire for a moment,
Ooh.
and then it suddenly dissipates, and you can see the wound on your leg. The bullet that went straight through has folded up on itself and created a scar in the shape of a star.
All right. So I'm going to very quickly jot down the note. Lizard heart plus unnamed powder equals minor healing potion.
Yup. We have 2 people that have leveled up recently. Can we deal with that real quick?
Yeah.
I would. Well, I know what I want to do, but I feel like it could be like.
Then just do it.
Well, no. So I like
Just do
I
it.
like the preparedness thing, but I don't want it to be anything. I want it to be specifically things that would be in a diaper bag. It would be useful for the situation.
Oh, for you specifically?
Yes. So I
Okay.
don't want like anything that could be in there, but baby-related items would be in there.
So
Well,
you're not going to pull out
with-
a rocket launcher, but you are
Well-
going to pull
Exactly.
out like
Preparedness is unusual or rare items, and I would consider what I just pulled out to be a rare item.
I want
Because-
like, a shittier version that is like common baby tools.
if you want like a if you go your diaper bag can have common baby tools in it. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, but it feels like a little.
And like if you need, man, I don't know. Like you're a father, you're carrying around a diaper bag. You got diapers, you got butt paste, you got baby powder, you got wipes, you got probably Tylenol, probably a thermometer, the ear kind because they really hate that.
Okay, how about this? How about I use that and you give me a diaper bag with a list of items, and I'll just have that as an item in my inventory.
I don't want to give you a list of items. I think you'll look for specific things to fuck with me on them.
I mean, that's kind of what preparedness is.
You have a diaper bag and it's full of assorted baby stuff. You don't need to roll for that. Pick something else to level up with.
But I liked that. That was such a good idea.
You don't need to waste your level up on a diaper bag. If you want to have preparedness and you have rare and interesting things in your diaper bag because of some portal to the nether realm because of your spookiness, then that's a whole other thing.
Do you really want me to start pulling troll worst out of a diaper
No!
bag?
And there's
That's
no
what-
troll worst in this universe.
That you know of.
You can't have preparedness.
Okay, I'll figure something out. Who else leveled up?
Stella also leveled up.
Me. I chose another move, Power of Heart.
Excellent. What does that do?
Power of fart?
Close. Heart. When fighting a monster, if you help someone, don't roll plus cool, you automatically help as though you'd rolled a 10.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Is that how many times can you use that? Is that just a every time thing?
It's just one of my moves.
That's pretty nice.
She always succeeds at helping out.
Well, I don't have much going for me in terms of the hockey stick and knife, so.
The hockey stick has a new fancy piece of metal slapped on the end of it that we have not
Yeah,
figured out anything to do with yet. So.
yeah, I know.
And potentially rusty barbed wire. As is par for the course.
All blacksmiths in all of my universes put barbed wire on stuff. That's just a rule.
Alright, let's see.
As y'all are hacking away and eating lizard hearts, and Chris is trying to figure out what his new move is going to be. Stella, now that you've discovered this pile of lizards, what do you do?
Well,
You've
Do
also
they-
heard a gunshot behind you some distance away.
I'm not surprised at that. Do the lizards seem to notice me? Like, are they passive?
As soon as the gunshot goes off, they all like come on alert and look extremely agitated. And they are
Damn it.
kind of looking around in their close proximity.
But I'm like pretty close to the pile they're on.
You are, and it's odd that they can't see you.
They can't see me?
They take no notice of you.
Okay.
Would you like to roll investigative mystery?
Yeah. Sorry, this is hard to see now.
Did you put it on night mode?
I think it defaults to it because I didn't put
It-
mine on it.
Yeah,
I
it
can-
defaulted for me.
I can change dark mode, but it only changes like the chat, like the background of like the
Oh.
chat log.
That's interesting.
It won't change like the journal background. Anyway, 9.
I think that's one question.
Oh. Oh, the damn questions.
Yeah, I know. This is a mystery. You got to solve the mystery.
I understand. Okay. I don't. What happened here?
That is a good question.
Is it?
It,
I don't feel like it is.
it is because it's gonna lead to another question maybe. Um, you kind of connect the dots when you see that one lizard come flying out of the pile of metal after you hear the giant flush sound. You can tell the lizards are coming down this pipe specifically, and because of this specific pipe, you can, and it's the burn marks around it throughout the area. You could tell that many lizards have been coming out of this pipe, and you can see a scorch mark on the wall opposite of its exit. So you can see that they're all coming out of this pipe, and they've decided that this location is now home for them, and they've been amassing a horde of shiny objects in this area to replicate home for them. Does that help any?
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, mm, can I use a move?
Absolutely. What do you want to do?
Uh, I want to use oops in this area, and I want to stumble across something important.
Absolutely. Do you have to roll a dice, or it's just oops, you found it?
It's just a move. I can find something important and useful, although not necessarily related to the immediate problem.
Scanning the room, you see the hilt of some sort of weapon sticking out of the pile of metallic objects that the lizards are on.
Okay. I want to pull it out.
You're gonna get close enough to the lizards to pull it out of their pile.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gently,
You're gonna
cautiously.
sneak up. I think this feels like an act under pressure.
I'm gonna try to get up to it and just pull it out really slow since I feel like I don't seem to be bothering them.
Okay. I think this is an act under pressure to sneak up and remove this item without agitating them further. And I think act under pressure. That's cool, right?
Yes.
So yeah, go ahead and act under pressure. This would be a really good, absolute success. As you,
I'll take it.
that's a. I mean, if you could bump it up to a full success if you want to spend some luck.
Oh, how much luck do I have?
You have a finite amount of luck, so
I'm tempting you to use your luck points. You have like
Okay.
7 or 12?
yeah, don't let Sean goad you into using your luck. Luck is kind of like if you like absolutely need to pass a roll to do something, you can use a luck to do that, but there are consequences for doing it.
Think about if you're about to die. That's probably, or you could use it to save someone.
But
Like-
there's no amount, right?
There,
Sure.
so if you look on your
Fine,
sheet
right?
next to like your charm, cool, sharp, tough, weird, you'll see that little box for luck.
Yeah.
So you have 7 of them, and every time you use one, you have to mark it. So the closer, the more you use, the closer you get to doomed. And every time you use one, you have right below it a luck special, which is every time you pass that roll using luck, you trigger that luck special too. So I think the only way to recover luck is you only get it once as an advanced improvement. And that erases 1 point, so you have 8 total.
Okay, what roll is just the minimum of a success, not a mixed success?
10.
10. So a mixed success doesn't mean you're not going to A mixed success means you are going to set out to do what you want to do,
I,
but there's going to be a
yeah,
cost.
yeah. I'm just alone. Mm,
That's the beauty of being the mundane and going off on your own.
yeah, I'll stay alone. I'll just take the 7.
Okay. You reach in and you can feel it. You can feel it stuck, but it's got a little bit of give to it. And as you pull it out, um, I'm looking at my list of moves, trying to figure out a good thing for this. The goading you into luck was me trying to get out of having to come up with a mixed success for this.
Oh, also, did everybody's harm start over too, since
Mm-hmm.
we were okay?
Yeah, everyone took a nap and you regained all your harm.
Okay.
A worse outcome, hard choice, or a price to pay. Okay. You can feel like a metal serving tray under your foot as you reach in to grab this thing, and you know that if you pull it out, the lizards are gonna become absolutely aware of your presence, but you will absolutely be able to pull it out and take it. So you can either, here's your hard choice, you can either leave it and get away scot-free,
Hi, I'm Scott.
or you can pull it out and face the consequences.
How many lizards are currently on the pile that I can see?
You can see about 3 on top, but you can also feel some squirming around underneath the metal.
Mm, okay, I'm gonna pull it out.
Excellent. As you whip this hilt out of the pile, and hold it in front of you, you can see that it doesn't take a shape. It sort of looks like a glitch where it phases in between different types of weapons like swords, spears, hammer, pick. It changes its weapon, or it changes the weapon that's on the end of it frequently in a way that it looks like it changes one way and then it glitches and it's something else. Does that make sense? Does that paint a
Mm-hmm.
picture? And as you do that, all of the lizards on top of the pile immediately take notice of you, and you can see their mouths filling with fire. What do you do?
Oh,
Run.
That's a good idea. Act under pressure to duck around the corner before they blast you. Now this is a Mark XP kind of moment. You're about to be blasted by 3 dragons. If you wanted to use a luck here, this might be a good place for it.
Am I gonna die?
3 dragons blasting fire at you at a gas-filled tunnel.
They're lizards, okay?
I keep saying lizards, don't I? I wonder
You
if
keep saying dragon.
I keep saying one or the other. I wonder which one they are.
It's given me 1 minute I go to like salamander. Next minute I am thinking of like smog.
I would think of wormlings more like.
Mm.
Because they do have wings.
They do have wings. Okay. 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 I can use
I'm giving you the option
luck
as
to
you
get
are.
away.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Excellent. Oh, wait. Yeah, excellent. You don't have a... There's a move that Mundane has where it's like you can get away. You don't have that, do you?
It'd be called Runaway.
No. I think it's called panic button. I don't have it.
Okay. All right, you book it around the corner and you can see... you can feel the heat behind you as you duck around, and there's some sizzling as the room heats up dramatically, but you're already gone, running down the corridor in the direction of your two companions.
Yeah, I'm looking for them now.
And they can hear the quick fall of footsteps coming up behind them rapidly. Back to the Wonder Twins. You can hear the heavy fall of footsteps rapidly coming in your direction. Do you start blasting?
I'm gonna load up a Nerf dart. Fire it.
I'm not Frank. And then I started blasting.
It's gonna be the joke of this game.
So I have a question, Sean. Would it be too cheesy if I took the move that every time I help out, it's automatically a 10?
Yeah, because Stella just took that.
Okay.
She's spreading the love, is what it is. I learned this move. Now you learn this move. And you learn this move. We all learn this move.
Yep, I'm gonna blast my fire a dart.
You're just gonna fire a Nerf dart as you hook, line, and sinker your revolver, or not your revolver, your Nerf gun. You pull the trigger, and Stella takes a Nerf dart straight to the forehead as she comes into the light.
Thanks.
You're lucky that wasn't the gun. He already got me.
Chud, what the hell?
I'm gonna blow on the Nerf gun like I was actually shooting.
And
Right in the head.
Stella, before you see a gutted red pile of mess.
I know it was Ted.
It's obvious. I've got just red gunk just coming from my mouth, and I'm holding a half-eaten heart. Hey.
Hey, and I'm gonna be holding my glitchy thing. I'm just gonna be like, what did you guys get into?
Found out that these hearts can heal.
Yeah.
Can the hearts heal, or do you have to have sprinkly stuff? And do we all have sprinkly stuff?
I had
No,
no
we need
sprinkly
to-
stuff for me.
Okay. We need another one. Somebody needs to eat it plain.
Need a heart plane.
Right?
I've got 3 kids. It can't be me.
I'll do it. In the name of science.
Why are we eating this heart without the sprinkly stuff? What are we trying to accomplish here?
To see if just the heart heals, or if the heart has to have sprinkly stuff.
Oh, I can already say that you need the sprinkly stuff.
Oh, okay. You know that?
I know that now.
We
Okay.
tested that.
Got it.
I've
Well,
also got
that
these
was-
wings as I hold them up.
Great. What do we do with them?
I can probably do something with them.
Good job,
I'm
guys.
I'm gonna strap them to my back.
Like lash them to your backpack, or just like flap them?
Yes. No, I'm gonna lash them to my backpack.
I sent the move in chat that I picked just for you, Sean.
Share your animating force with an object. Excellent. You're possessing random objects.
Yep.
That's cool.
Well, I mean, I figure it kind of plays into, doing puppets and stuff like that to keep my kids occupied because, they'll get restless and shit as we're on these adventures.
Yeah, and like you make their like
Chris,
baby
you
bottle
should
like wander away from them.
Chris, you should absolutely read the book Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson.
I'll leave myself a note.
Because that is basically the magic system for that book. If you go to his website, you can read it for free.
Ooh, okay. I will have to check this out. So anyway, okay. I want to investigate a mystery. I want to look around.
You tell me what you want to investigate first. You got a
Hey, I'm
corpse.
looking for my gun.
You don't see your gun anywhere near here.
Son of One of
You
these
Oh,
see
little
a single corpse in front of you and your party.
Okay.
Can I tell them what I found?
I can't stop you.
Okay. Well, over there, I wouldn't go right now. There's this huge pile of shiny metal things under this pipe that's just dropping out lizards. And they're all messed up and deformed looking. And they seem to like shiny things. And that's where I got this thing. And I think it's broken. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but it's here. And
I want to
yeah.
animate it. I want to start making it dance around.
Okay, roll. Actually, don't roll. Don't roll. I'm stopping this. Don't roll. You go to animate it, and then it lashes out at you. Like you can feel psychic force shaking you. You're shaking your brain when you do it, and the object clearly says no.
Whoa! I think you should throw that thing away.
Ooh,
Bad for the children's health.
I almost died getting it.
Doesn't make it worth it. The grave robber said. Anyway, did you happen to see a gun-shaped gun in the pile of stuff?
No, I didn't see any guns. I'm gonna give the glitch thing to Ted, and I'm gonna be like, here, maybe you can investigate it if you want to
Excellent.
take it. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
As you take it into your hand, it shudders violently before settling into your hand.
What does this thing look like?
Do I hear voices?
Not yet. It looks like a weapon. It looks like a hilt, and about every couple of seconds, the blade or the object on the other end of the hilt changes through a weird pixelating glitch effect.
So there is there is a sword post hilt, and it just constantly is changing.
Right. It varies between swords, axes, a short dagger, a very long spear.
Is it on like every 2 seconds, or is it just sporadic?
Yeah, every couple seconds. It doesn't have an exact timer on it.
Gonna have to take this bad boy back to my workshop.
Pile of fancy weapons and mutants.
So there's more things we should kill. Is what you're saying?
There's a lot, and at least 3 of them are mad right now.
Well, there's 3 of us and there's 3 of them. That's more than enough. Let's go.
I'm going to take my gun and
Oh,
fire
there's
it
more.
into the darkness.
Before you fire off your gun in this gas-filled corridor
I already
and
shot
kill
one,
everyone with an explosion.
but you already have me shoot it. No,
I
it's
know. That's fun, isn't it? You already shot Ted once. You want to blow everyone up?
I guess I think twice. And I'm firing.
And then you shoot anyway.
I'm going to fire a Nerf dart into the darkness.
It
Into the
disappears.
darkness.
Yep.
Like the way I came?
Yep.
It disappears
sure.
into the darkness.
Okay. Did it just fall on the ground? Did it just hit anything?
Don't know. You can't see that far.
I can hear.
You You can hear a Nerf dart dropping in a sewer full of
I
ambient
have
sounds.
12 children. I have excellent hearing.
No, you have 12 children. How can you hear anything?
I have a very nice set of earmuffs that I wear all the time.
All the children do, don't they?
They do.
You don't hear it hit the ground.
That seems strange. All right, Ted, let's go.
Let's do it. Maybe I can make use of this this weapon.
Weapon. Cursed object. It's cursed object, Ted.
Well, it's
I'm
not
not
talking
sure.
to me yet, so can't be that cursed. All right. Well, if it's not cursed, all right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna put it down on the ground and let go of it. And what happens?
I'm going to try to animate it
As,
again.
as you go to put it down, it vibrates as if it doesn't want to be put down, but then you drop it, and it continues to exist in the same way it was existing before, constantly shifting in between whatever
Okay.
weapons are.
I'm gonna grab it and pick it back up.
It likes to be held.
Is that what it says to me?
That's what you feel.
Oh, okay. It feels right.
Emotional. All right, I'm going to start walking.
Start walking or start blasting?
Now walking.
Is this a
I
good
need your
stopping
feedback.
point? It's 10.
It is a good stopping point. Might be a good time to leave the sewer. Maybe come back with more people.
Or blast.
We
down
should
the
before we go any further, we should go topside and see if we can find our other two friends to help us
I know
out.
what I want to do.
You want to go drop some kids
Yeah.
off?
No. Okay, is everybody out of the sewer?
Sure.
Yeah.
Start
I'm going to light a
blasting.
match. I'm gonna light a match and throw it in the sewer.
Okay, you do that. And you can feel the ground shake. And then a plume of fire shoots up out of the manhole and then also out of the sewer, the drainage things on the side. And a couple of manholes down, you see sparks and fire shooting up.
Mystery solved. Good job, guys.
Let's do our questions.
Oh my god.
Did we conclude the current mystery?
No.
No.
We burned the entire sewer. I don't know.
All the evidence is gone now. And your revolver is probably a piece of slag.
Oh, that's true. Well,
Did they save some?
probably.
Did you save someone from certain death or worse?
No, but we almost sent somebody to certain death. Me, namely.
Yeah, but you don't count.
Mm,
We saved someone.
I don't think we saved anybody.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
There are dragons in the sewers. They're breathing reptiles. Lots of them.
Isn't that weird? There's
Oh, and there's a pipe. There's a pipe that makes them. Makes mutant lizards.
Yep, the pipe is definitely the mechanism that creates them. They're not being, shuttled from somewhere else.
We need to stop up that pipe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just lit it on fire, so.
No, we'll see what happens. We'll see what we find next week when we go back down there.
Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters? Ted, the dragon heart eater.
I mean, I always knew Ted was weird, though. Especially after the accident.
Was there another accident?
No.
Ted
The
says
accident.
nothing.
There might have been another accident. Okay, that sounds like 2 questions.
Yeah, probably two.
So go ahead and mark 1 XP. Scott, do you level?
I am 1 short,
Oh, damn, that sucks.
so I'll get it next session probably.
All right, that's all I got, guys. Hopefully next week we'll have an entire party to
Yeah.
jump into the sewers and see if there's anything left after the match.
I mean, we could always turn
Right.
it into, we could turn it into like a Time War session where we just make a bunch of lore.
Yeah.
I don't mind that. I would love to know like histories of characters. Not necessarily history of world, but history of characters would be very interesting. We should use
Yeah.
that microscope game for that.
Dude, I really want to give that a shot.
Could we use it for character creation or for character backstories?
Yeah, because that game is all about world building. Like, that is all it's about. Which is why I think Chris would enjoy it a lot.
Could
Because
we?
from what I understand, the basic gist of the game is, because I haven't read it at all, I've just read a synopsis just as the selling points for it, is, we create a world and we create the events in the world. Like, say, we lay a baseline down and I say, hey, this war happened, and then Chris can expand upon that, and then I can pick a point in there and expand upon that, and we can kind of
So
create.
basically the game we already played.
Yeah,
But solidified of the rules and less
Yeah.
troll worst.
yeah.
Hey, I don't know. I thought the troll worst was pretty cool.
It was pretty slick.
It was definitely something catastrophic.
Let me just say that any tabletop friend that I have explained the bag of troll worst to, they have all said, "What is wrong with that guy?"
Stella, are you familiar with the bag of troll worst?
No.
Chris, go ahead and explain your baby.
Oh, well, okay, so a little bit of backstory in the last world that we were in. There were lots of gnomes, and they produce at a very rapid pace, so you have to produce a lot of food to feed them. And in this case, these gnomes figured out, oh, since the trolls in the world like regenerated, they could harvest them kind of like livestock. And so what they would do is they would make sausages, trollwurst, basically a bratwurst made out of troll. And the funny thing about it was if you took one of said sausages and you broke it into two pieces, it would grow into two whole trollwurst. Well, then our lovely game lord here decided to introduce mimics into the game, and we wound up in a fight. And God, how did the trollwurst exactly happen?
So it was a fact of the mimics became bags of holding, and you just shoved a bunch of trollwurst in there, and the trollwurst got damaged while it was in there because it kept multiplying and it would like squish and break apart and everything. So, as you do,
Yeah, you have this infinite amount of trollwurst inside of this mimic bag. And if you were to open the mimic bag, because it wasn't actually a truly constructed bag of holding, it was literally just a mimic body that had teeth, you could just open its mouth, it would shred the trollwurst as they came out, because there was so much in there, creating more. Thus, if you, like, say, open the bag and left the mouth open, you would destroy the world, potentially. Because there would just be infinite amounts of this hot dog being created. Hence the bag of trollwurst. It was never used. It was created.
It was threatened frequently.
frequently, yeah.
That's very weird. There's a show my kids watch, like Ben and Holly's Little Kingdom, and they have something like that, but it's a box of jelly.
I mean, it's not an unusual thing. You take something, that can infinitely multiply and you put it in an infinite storage bin. Makes sense.
And then you flood all of eternity with it.
Well, yeah, we did. No, I almost died. I got stuck under a pile of the sausages. I was fighting some stuff, and every time I slashed to get out, obviously the mass would increase. And then one of the mimics was coming after me, consuming all of the other. That was how it got created. It was the mimic that ate through the trollwurst to get to me.
Yes.
And I killed that one. That's
yeah. That's right. Yeah, that's right. Because it was during one of the battles because we had 5 of them coming after us.
There were musical instruments.
Yeah.
That's what was coming to get me. So okay, now I remember. It was a failed roll. When I tried to I don't remember, break a piece of trollwurst apart and feed the little mimic thing or whatever, I failed the roll and wound up under a pile of it, and then it ate through trying to get me. That is so. I just slayed the monster, and then it became a bag of trollers because you could open the mouth and shoot out sausage everywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I personally think it was the gnomes' creativity to feed their insane population. We also murdered a lot of gnomes, like a lot.
Do you think you killed more or the cult of the crowbar did?
I,
Or Flanagan.
Or Flanagan, just straight up.
I mean, I think the crowbar probably killed more just because the never-ending cycle of them trying to pick it up and blowing themselves up. So.
Yeah.
We had a magic crowbar that exploded if you hit it on a hard object. And it was too heavy for the gnomes to wield, but they could pick it up, and then it would fall and hit the ground and blow them up. And then they started worshipping it. As you do.
As you do.
I mean, I feel like we're in a somewhat less magical world. Somewhat less.
Not for very long.
Well, I mean, yeah, we got mutant-like dragons breathing fire.
I'm about to turn it on its head.
I mean, well, next week will be fun when I talk about the book that old Dirty Judd has been reading. He's been reading about the origins of Santa Claus in this universe.
No! We're not doing that again. There is no Santa-like deity in this world
That we're aware of yet.
that we're aware of.
Yet.
We could definitely do better than Santa Claus, and like we had the we had Halloween as a deity. We had the Easter Bunny, but the Easter Bunny was typically mounted on Santa Claus's wall.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was okay.
Did you ever tell anybody else about what Anna thought about the whole Santa Claus thing?
She thought it was fucking bonkers as shit.
This all stemmed from me just making my character an unemployed mall Santa named Klaus. That was it. That was the beginnings of
That's the
everything.
beauty of the game.
I love it.
I miss playing Santa. He was a good character.
Boy.
Boy!
Good boy.
Oh God.
Oh, he's fun. All right, I need to go to sleep because I got to wake up at the crack ass of dawn for a deployment.